Hey, good morning, everybody. It's I had to think about that. It's Wednesday, June 6th. It's about 8 a.m. The minute morning feeding's been done. I had my little coffee hour with sitting down with some bills, which is always real nice. A little bit of computer work this morning, and about to start the day. Kind of a nice little sight there, isn't it? Bunch of rambunctious calves. I'm about to show you one that isn't. Fence was changed for a new section in a paddock. Obviously, you can see they're making their way over. They got fresh grass. Grazing, as always, grazing's going exceptionally well. Cows are loving it. All right, we do have a problem. A problem that is manageable and fixable. It's a problem nonetheless, and just kind of stinks a little bit. Now, I'm about to show you a calf. I'm going to put the camera on a calf. To some of you, it may look like the calf is suffering and it's sick and it's about dying. It's not. This calf does have a problem. I'll explain it to you. The reason the calf looks like the way it does is because it's finally got a full belly of milk and it's just tuckered right out. The calf is actually doing very, very well. Right, little buddy? It's good to see some slobber on it. That means that mom was caring for it, right? How's that 2 quarts feel? Huh? Settle down, mom. Huh? Yeah, I know. You're tuckered out. This guy here's had a little bit of hell on his hands. I'm going to show you why. I'm only hoping that you're able to see that. I want you to look at the udder. This is the mother cow of that calf. I want you to look at the udder. I want you to look at the teats. Nothing to be upset about. Calf can't drink off of that. I can only assume that you've seen how big those teats were. The calf can't suckle on that. The other problem is this calf was just born the other day. I'm not going to say the mother abandoned it, but it did. It did for the first half a day or better. Now, I wasn't here. I was out in the fields that morning, just the other day. Dad had said there was a bunch of ruckus going on. There was a little butthead heifer out here that was causing a whole bunch of ruckus with that cow that just had its calf. I'm not sure exactly what the heck was going on here, but basically stressed Momma out so bad that, and of course the calf got all distraught. And long story short, now the mother's now paying it attention, but it can't feed its calf. The calf, I mean, we're going to keep an eye on it. We'll see. Maybe a little miracle is going to happen, but a calf cannot suck on its mother for the milk that's needed. So, what did we do? This calf was on its deathbed. It was pretty near anyway. Well, thankfully we didn't have to take a run to the mill that morning. We had a bag of leftover colostrum mix, which is highly expensive. But you know, we're not going to talk about it being expensive. It's about saving a little calf. That calf right there is worth a lot of money. Well, if the markets turn around a little bit, it will be. We'll see what happens. We ended up having to tube that calf with a colostrum mix, and then this morning it sucked down 2 quarts of good formula, some milk replacer. Did a good job there, bud. Huh? Huh? Yep. He's not sick. He's tuckered out. You know, he's weak. Muscles are weak. The belly's been half empty, and like I said, he's got 2 quarts of nice warm milk in him as of this morning. I bottle fed him about 6:15 this morning, and he's just kind of like you after Thanksgiving dinner. What do? Head to the lazy boy or the couch and put the football game, and you usually fall asleep. That's the way he is right now. Yeah? What do you think? You want to try and get up? Huh? Let's try and get you up. I'm seeing some I'm seeing some diarrhea that I'm not liking. That doesn't look good. But what do you say? Huh? You want to try and get up? You know what? I'm not going to. I'll let him lay. Okay, what's that calf's future? We're settle down. We're gonna keep an eye on it for up to 2-3 days, and only 2-3 days. And of course, every morning and evening, it's gonna get a bottle of milk replacer, and we'll see what happens. It might end up getting some electrolytes, maybe some sulfur tablets. We'll see what happens, and hopefully maybe a miracle happens and Mom can do something for it. I doubt it. That's not practical, and that's not going to change right there. So we'll quit yelling and get on over there. If a miracle doesn't happen in the next 2-3 days, that's the spunkiest calf I've ever seen. You ought to see that thing run around. If a miracle doesn't happen after the next 2-3 days, we can't keep coming out here every morning and night. I mean, we will. It's not practical. So, unfortunately, after the next 2-3 days, if nothing happens, we're going to end up setting up one of these hutches and going from there. It's going to have to be raised and bottle fed for at least at least 8 weeks, and then turned back out with the crew here. Actually, it wouldn't be turned out right away. It'd have to be tended to for a while with some grain. Not grain, but it's called country calf mix. It's just like the Startina, Purina Startina. And we'll see what happens. All right, now, what is what's going to happen with the mother cow? All right, here's the deal. This is year number 2 for that cow with some complications. Last year there's some complications, but it made it with its calf just barely. 75% of you that are watching this video are probably into farming or know a little bit about it, being it's a farming related channel. You'll understand when I tell you that we're going to have to get rid of that cow in the next couple of months. It's going to have to be what's called. Basically, it's going to go for hamburger or to market, and however they choose and however they see fit. 25% of you are probably like, what in the hell, man? Yeah, that cow's a little bit older. It's given a lot of calves here on the farm. here's the deal, folks. This is business. I dare say this is a small business. This is a cow-calf operation. If a cow can't produce a calf every year successfully, it has to go. Now, you may think it's just all about grazing and letting out some fences and maybe hauling a wagon of feed once in a while, maybe some round bales. Well, let me tell you something. That costs a lot of money. Costs a lot of money. If it's not going to make you money, you must rid of it. Just like a piece of equipment in a construction company, you must liquidate it. So, does it sound fair? No, I agree. It doesn't. But it's a way of life. Okay, that's all about that. Here's the deal. I've got tractors hooked up to the culti-mulcher. I have a tractor hooked up to the grain drill yet. Some things to put away and everything else. Guess what? I'm not doing any of it today. I'm not. Today is one of those, I'm going to call it a demob day. Everything's going to sit till tomorrow. Today is a day for me to catch up on some other things, some personal stuff, and also that garden. I got to kick the crap out of that garden, something fierce here. I've been lagging behind, but it's because it's been busy and also extremely wet. So there's some rototilling coming up. I'm going to finish off the tomatoes. I'm going to go after the peppers, onions, cucumbers. I don't have one of the cucumbers in the ground yet. I'm not going after the corn just yet. The corn's going to probably be about another week or two. Sweet corn. I got 2 different varieties. And to be honest with you, this week I will be making a run for more vegetables, including some beans. I got a little butt chewing from Krista about not having any beans in there. I go, well, this is a year for just some simplicity, just see how things work. Well, her voice is a little higher than mine, so anyway. Yeah, it's one of those days today. I'm kind of looking forward to it. Just demob a little bit and do a little catching up on some of the, we'll call it the smaller movements. So that's about it, folks. Hope everybody's having a good morning. Hope things are going your way. It is Wednesday. Got about 2.5, 3 days left of the week here. And go from there, see what happens. Yeah. That's all I got. Everybody have a great day. Talk to you sooner than later.